then just go relax.
Take a break. Won't you go to the grocery store and help me with some food?
Just relax.
What is relaxing gonna do?
A mental break.
Sir, what is relaxing gonna do? Is it gonna put groceries in there? Is she gonna relax and then when she wake up it's gonna be groceries in there? You gonna say relax? No, sir. Figure something out. Because if you can't figure it out for me, see you later. Bye-bye. What are you here for? If I'm going through something like this where I'm sitting here crying because I cannot feed my children, you are not gonna sit in my face. What do you say? Why? What are you here for, sir?
It ended up being all day. I couldn't even sleep last night. I'm trying not to cry. Because I don't want to cry that much. Show nobody my weakness, I guess you could say. I couldn't sleep last night.
Bro, your kid should be your weakness.
So
your kid should be your weakness. So for you to say, show nobody my weakness, yeah, most moms, most people, their weakness are their children.
So, you know, if it comes down to this, it's where I don't get food essentially more because somebody said I was in a relationship.
Sis, let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. People can call down social service all they want and say that you're in a relationship. Social service is not going to take the word of a person just calling down there saying, hey, she's in a relationship. You're not married, sis. The only way that social service would care about cutting your food stamps is if you were married and there's a second income. He's your freaking boyfriend. They could give two freaks about him. That has nothing to do with them cutting your stamps. It would have to be knowing that there's another income in that household. And because whoever that person called cannot prove that he lives with you, they're not going to cut your stamps because of that. You're going to fill out your paperwork. You're going to say on your paperwork that I'm the only one that live in my household. I'm the only income that's coming into my household. And that's going to be that. They cannot prove that your boyfriend lives there. Social service is not going to do a pop-up for food stamps, sis. Cut it.
They just pushed me to grind harder for my kids.
In a relationship. You know how many people in a relationship to get food stamps? They did not, sis. They did not.
You don't understand how hard it is to hear your kids say, Mom, what are we going to eat? I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry.
Well, as a mother, I couldn't even sit on this camera and say that. You know why? Because I would have did everything in my power. I don't give a damn if I had to sell some shoes, some clothes, if I had to go Uber, if I had to go... I'm sorry. It's no way I would have sat on this camera and said, my children said, what are we going to eat? Because they would have never, ever gotten to that point to say, what are we going to eat? Because I would have did everything in my power to make sure they would have got something to eat. A bill would have been late. I would have paid half of a bill. I would have sold something. But the bottom line is you just don't know how to budget your money. The bottom line, sis.
I'm trying to figure it out. Because I'm so grateful for my mom for cooking.
You should be.
On my birthday.
Shout out to Mama Dukes as usual.
And
where your brother? You couldn't borrow no money from your brother?
Putting gas in the car for me.
Oh, you told him you didn't have any gas money, but he put gas in your car. You know why? Because he uses that car, sis. He has that car. That's why he put gas in it, because it benefited him. Okay? But he couldn't give you $20 for food. You sound stupid. I'm sorry. You sound dumb.
Yeah, to go to my mom's house. She stays like 45 minutes away. I'm grateful for that. You know,
I wouldn't get the girl.
I'm grateful for all that.
All of what? He didn't do nothing. $20 for some gas.
This makes me a little stressed out about YouTube. A little down about Vlogmas. I'm going to insert this video into the videos I already filmed. So, like, there's already videos ahead. I didn't vlog a lot on Maya's birthday. It was so hard. I was so down. My mom had her little party. I was so...
But see what I'm saying? You're so down. No, you take that time and you be down on your own. You had a nice birthday because Mama Duke stepped up and got her cake and some other things. So when you want to feel down, you do that when you ain't around her. Let her enjoy her birthday. Nobody want to see you Debbie Downer because you effed up as a mama. Because you effed up and you dropped the ball. No, you go do that in your time when the kids sleep. Then you go cry and feel sorry for yourself. You don't bring that energy to her party.
Yeah, and I tried to stay positive. It was her birthday. My mom actually vlogged for her. She vlogged a lot on her channel. And she did up a shop with me whenever she took me grocery shopping. If I do get my stamps back, I told myself I was going to help her out again.
Of course, you better.
Some groceries.
You better all the time.
Because she was so kind enough to take her money I know she did not have and help me get some
Because
groceries.
that's what a mama does.
I tried to use my card and it got declined, you know. I was so frustrated.
Why? You should be frustrated yourself, sis. You did it.
And I'm trying my hardest to not get down into that depression. You know, I dig myself out of it.
You need to dig yourself out of it, because what being depressed gonna do nothing. Put on your big girl panties and do what you gotta do as a mother. You being depressed ain't gonna help the situation, sis. If you didn't have them kids, you could be depressed all you want. Laying down, crying, it ain't gonna help. You better get up, do what you gotta do as a mom.
I'm somebody that loves me and my kids equally. That makes me happy.
If he loved you and your kids equally, how the heck he not help you with food?
You know, I'm getting messages, DMs, people threatening me. I love doing YouTube. I love a lot of y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are like family. Like, I feel like when I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to a cousin, an aunt, a sister, a brother. I'm talking to that cousin that's just jealous of you and that hates you.
Who's jealous, sis? Who's jealous? You sitting on the floor in your living room saying you ain't got no food in your house, and a man who ain't helping you provide no food. So who's jealous? What? Oh. What?
I feel like everybody's family at the end of the day, whether you like me or not. Because, you know, family do have problems, right? They do talk about each other. I just never thought that somebody would stoop this low to affect my kids and me. Take your money, take your food off the table.
Sis,
It's
stop
really
it.
hard right now.
Stop
I'm
it.
having a hard time. All I can do is keep pushing. Do my best with everything else. Put a smile on. I try my hardest to not show my kids how stressed out I was.
And you should,
I want them to see how
and they
stressed out I
shouldn't,
was.
because kids don't need to know nothing going on with adult
I
stuff.
want no one to see it. Not Chris, not even my mom. I just was like trying my hardest to just cover it all up, hold it all in. I know people are gonna say, "Oh, she's faking it." Nah, can't fake this. I cried my ass off. Let's just say that. I'm not too much I wouldn't cry on YouTube. I'm gonna hold back. But I will share what's going on with me and why I did miss a big day. You know, I made this promise to upload every day. And I'm going to, after this video, I'm going to, of course, put the videos up that were already filmed. What's up?
Of course you're going to continue to do vlogs, because that's how you make your money, sis. And you're already in a situation, right? So, of course, after this, you're going to get up and keep making videos. Because if not, then what? You don't get paid, and your kids still ain't going to have no food.
I'm trying to throw them together. I'm going to insert this one into the other videos. You know, I might seem happier in other videos because those videos are already filmed. I'm going to also throw everybody that I promised a shout out. I'm going to throw their shout outs in the videos. I'm going to abandon y'all.
Abandon us?
Promise.
No, you better worry about not abandoning your kids. Don't be worried about abandoning us. What? You better be worried about not abandoning your kids, okay, sis? So that means you got to get on this camera. I don't care if you're crying the whole time on this camera. You get on this camera and you make your money for your children, so you don't abandon your children.
To everybody to do Vlogmas. I made a promise to people do shout outs. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hold myself accountable for all that. Whether people bring me down or not. And I'm going to work.
And that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do, because this is your job. Absolutely.
I'm going to hold my head up high. And I'm going to just keep praying. I did a long prayer.
Bay told me this morning he prayed for me. No, sir. I mean, if you want to pray for, okay, pray for it. He didn't need you to pray for you, sis. He needed you to dig in his pockets. He need to dig in his pockets, pull out a bank card, something, pull out some cash, something. And
I have no choice.
exactly, you have no choice because you got a man over there that ain't worth nothing.
I hope you guys.
That ain't worth nothing. And like I said, these was the red flags back last year when he couldn't even give you no money for food. And you talking about you wanted to keep it a secret. Child, he knew you ain't had no food if you really didn't have none. He knew it. I'm sure you told him that your mama gave you money for food. If he's in and out your house like that, he know ain't no food in there.
I remember what Vlogmas Day this is. I missed Vlogmas Day, 6? Oh, yeah, I'll have a blessed Vlogmas Day 6 and 7. We're just gonna call this one, I guess, hit 10K or something like that. However I do it.
What? See, when it hits 10K, you say, girl, if you don't just put these videos out, so you worry about, oh, when I hit 10K, then, so what if you don't hit 10K in a couple of days and then you miss enough? Girl.
I will also insert the shout outs that I already inserted of the ladies that do the best I can. And just don't give up. Just keep pushing. Because at the end of the day, God has my back, and He got something better for me. So I'm not.
Okay, God may have your back, sis. I'm okay, that's fine. But you got to have your kids and your back as well, okay? He can't do all the work, sis. He can't do all the work. He can't get up and go on that computer and edit. So yeah, God got your back, but baby, you got to want to help yourself too and your children.
They're way better for me. I feel that I'm going to make it somewhere here on my platform, and God has my back.
And you know what? It's so funny because she don't mention God until she's in a bind. When she's in a bind, that's when it's like, God, I thank God, God, I pray, and God, but make sure you believe in God. And she did the same thing when she found that house. Oh, because God, you don't say nothing about God until you're in a bind. Okay, sis? Till you need help. Then it's God this and God that.
I'm just going through a bumpy ass road right now. And another thing I wanted to address, I seen on there, people are sitting up buying clothes for Chris's kids. Those people, Aiden wears size 5T, 45T clothes. His boys are older than my children. No. I'm focusing on my kids, and right now I'm trying to focus on everything. I don't want to try and just bring everybody else into the mix right now, you know, because I'm really stressed out, and I'm trying to make sure everybody's good here at home. So I love you guys, and don't let no one see me down. I'm just gonna keep.
Well, we already seen you down, sis. It's too late for that.
If you're going through something like this, where somebody just hates you so much that they can just hurt you, I pray for you too. And if you are the one that's out there hurting people, I pray for you too. And the reason why I'm telling y'all all this too is because it needs to be said. There's someone out there, I'm pretty sure, that feels the same way about a family member that just, you know,
girl, you don't have the right to get nobody no advice, sis.
You're trying to hurt.
You can't get nobody no advice, sis. We don't take advice from you, sis. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure someone else might be going through what I'm going through. Just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Just don't give up. Don't give up on God.
Well, you kind of gave up. Okay, sis. You gave up.
Keep pushing.
You gave up when you came on this camera.
Don't let anyone break.
Broken. You gave up when you came on this camera, dry begging.
You push harder back.
Well, you didn't push harder, sis. You sat on the floor.
Don't stress it. Just do you. Little people know that I have to move. If it's not about moving, I have to move. My lease is going to be up. All this, I feel like God is just, He's preparing me for something bigger than this. Bye, y'all.
Alright guys, I am done with this video. As you guys can see, this video was 22 minutes. So I'm probably going to have to break this video up into 2 parts. Anyway, I thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to comment down below so we can chat it up in the comments. And I definitely will see you guys in the next one.